You're right to point out the intrigue here. While Caitlyn Jenner recently attended her son Brody's wedding amidst personal grief, two other prominent family members were notably absent: her youngest daughters, and Brody's half-sisters, Kylie and Kendall Jenner. Their absence has sparked considerable discussion and speculation, especially given their public personas and general willingness to attend high-profile events. The question on everyone's mind is, why did they skip their half-brother's wedding? Let's delve into the detailed reasons being reported for Kylie and Kendall's absence, from Brody Jenner's recent nuptials to Tia Blanco in Malibu. The wedding itself took place on Saturday, July 12, at the Malibu home of Brody's mother, Linda Thompson, who is Caitlyn Jenner's ex-wife. It was described as an intimate ceremony, with around 60 to 70 close friends and family in attendance. Caitlyn Jenner was, notably, present, even just days after the tragic death of her close friend Sophia Hutchins. Her presence highlighted a personal commitment to her son despite her own recent sorrow. However, the glaring absence of Kylie and Kendall, two of the most famous members of the extended family, immediately raised eyebrows. Initially, some speculation suggested that perhaps their absence was a strategic move to keep the spotlight squarely on the bride and groom. TMZ, for instance, reported that the sisters opted not to attend because they thought their presence would take the spotlight away from Brody and Tia. This narrative suggested a selfless act to ensure their half-brother's big day wasn't overshadowed by their immense celebrity. However, more recent reports, particularly from sources cited by the US Sun and Page 6, paint a different, and perhaps more dramatic, picture. These sources indicate that the absence was less about protecting the spotlight, and more about deep-seated, long-standing family tensions that stretch back decades. According to insiders, the root of the issue lies in the strained relationship between Brody's mother, Linda Thompson, and Kendall and Kylie's mother, Kris Jenner. There's bad blood between Linda and Kris that goes back years, one insider reportedly told the US Sunday. This bad blood has, unfortunately, had a lingering effect on the relationships between the siblings themselves. Sources suggest that Brody Jenner has never truly gotten over the history between his mother and Kris Jenner. When he and his half-sisters, Kendall and Kylie, attempted to build closer relationships over the years, Brody would often fall back into this narrative of blaming Kris for everything. This lingering resentment from Brody's side, stemming from the decades-old dynamic between his mother and Kris, seems to have created a persistent barrier to a truly close bond with Kylie and Kendall. Furthermore, it's reported that despite being personally invited by Brody more than a few months in advance, Kylie and Kendall simply didn't prioritize attending. While their representatives might officially cite other commitments, sources close to the family believe the sisters could have easily made travel arrangements if they had genuinely wanted to be there. This suggests a lack of inclination, rather than an insurmountable scheduling conflict. Another layer to this family dynamic is the differing allegiances among Caitlyn Jenner's children. While Kendall Jenner has reportedly made some effort to maintain a relationship with her father Caitlyn's side of the family, Kylie Jenner appears to have aligned herself much more closely with the Kardashian side. A source told The Sun that Kylie has admitted to friends she just feels like a stranger in the Jenner family unit. She has nothing in common with them. She feels her place is as part of the Kardashians. This stark difference in perceived family identity could also play a role in their choices regarding family events. In essence, while Caitlyn Jenner's presence at the wedding was a testament to enduring family bonds even in grief, the absence of Kylie and Kendall seems to point to a different reality within the extended Jenner family. It highlights the complex layers of blended families, past resentments, and differing priorities among siblings who share a father but have had vastly different upbringings and public lives. Brody Jenner and Tia Blanco, who welcomed their daughter Honey in July 2023, tied the knot after 2 years of engagement. Their wedding was a joyful celebration for them, but for the wider public, it also inadvertently pulled back the curtain on the enduring bad blood that reportedly continues to shape the relationships within one of the world's most famous families. As of now, neither Kylie nor Kendall Jenner have publicly commented on their absence.